New South Wales Goalball and Goalball Australia would like to thank and acknowledge the supporters and sponsors of the Australian Goalball Championships. Supporters, City of Parramatta for their Community Events Grant, Paralympics Australia, New South Wales Office of Sport, Australian College of Physical Education, who have provided volunteers to assist, Blind Sports Australia, Blind Sports and Recreation New South Wales, YLDS, Your Life Disability Support Services, Family Physiotherapy, Joust Sports, and our sponsors, New South Wales Goalball, Profits Collective, Zingara Massage, Weston Phone Repairs, and Pack and Stick. Thank you for your ongoing support and contribution towards the Australian Goalball Championships.
Hello everybody and welcome to the youth game today on Court 2. The youth game will be between New South Wales 1 and Victoria. Victoria going on a bit of a roll from what I understand. I'm your commentator Matthew Bowery. Here with me is Brittany. Brittany, say hello.
Oh, hello everybody.
Can you confirm how well Victoria youth have been doing? I've heard they've been doing quite well.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they've won every single game they've played so far.
That is quite the roll indeed. It'll be interesting to see how New South Wales 1 handles this kind of momentum that Victoria has gathered. So I wonder what they'll do.
Oh yes, our rising star is Phoenix Romanis, number 9, at 15 years old. Sends him down off one step.
I do remember Phoenix. I believe he was at one of the big development camps in January. He looked very promising, so it's good to see that he's here and playing and ready to go.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a Romanis family affair for us. I believe August Romanis is playing in the juniors for WA, as well as his dad is coaching our juniors in Victoria as well. So,
alrighty.
They definitely love their goalball.
That's good. That's good.
So I don't know the New South Wales, so I'm going to have to get you to announce them, but I can definitely tell the Vic once you're done.
Okay. So, looks like the starting lineup for New South Wales will be Sora, Aiden, and Sophie.
And for Victoria, from what I can see, it looks like there's Lachlan Haywood, number 7, with, I believe that's Josiah, number 5, and that would be Phoenix Romanis, number 9. Would be our starting lineup with Shane Spowett sitting on the bench for this one. He did play a full game, the last one this morning.
So it sounds like just giving you a break then.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like a well-earned one if they've won every game, you know.
Yeah.
Got to rest up your players, especially when you only have 4 of them.
Yes. We don't want to injure them, kind of like our Vic men's team at the moment.
Yes, I've heard Callum has had an incident in the last game, so hopefully he's able to recover fairly quickly.
Fingers crossed. That's why we're very happy in our women's department to have 6.
That's good.
A full house.
That's good.
It means I can collapse tomorrow and there'll be 5 to pick up my space.
That's fine. As long as you're able to get on court and get the ball out of the net, you're doing your job.
I've got my first goal today, Matt. I'm very excited.
Let's go.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, as for New South Wales, the 3 who are starting have been training together fairly regularly, 2 days a week for the last 6 months or so.
Ooh.
So they should be fairly comfortable playing with each other, but they're all very new. All of them, I believe 2 of the 3 actually are here for their first AGCs. I believe Sophie's been here for a juniors one previously, but all in all, this is their first sort of real competition. So they've had their ups and their downs. They're getting the full AGCs experience.
Yes, it definitely does come. I'm a little biased. I have been training the Vic youth at home, but we have only had about a month of training, but they do play all year. This is Josiah and Phoenix's first AGCs, but Shane and Lockie, this is only their second AGC, so quite a very new team as well.
A lot of fresh blood on this court today.
Hopefully no blood.
Well, hopefully no blood is spilled, but, you know, a lot of it is new to the goalball scene, and we love to see that. We love seeing new players come here and enjoy our sport and want to compete. So
Well, I actually worked out with Sid Whip from the Queensland team that Josiah has been playing longer than he has. He's been playing since he was 6 years old, and he just turned 18 this year.
my word, that's quite a young age to start. But hey, he managed to just get a clean victory over New Zealand, 6-3. So congratulations to those two. Well done on that. And it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top in this game. New South Wales clearly has the home field advantage when it comes to cheering today. But Victoria's got their own little cheer squad, so good for them. And hopefully that keeps them up and running for their continued winning streak. Victoria to start with the ball.
Left winger Lucky throws it down. Massive.
High ball posted into the mail with express delivery straight to New South Wales.
I think it was a bit of high ball and a long ball then, or at the same time.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let's see if he can block it with the same amount of vigor. Aiden with the ball. Throwing it into the gap, and he's there. There we go.
Great block. I always say penalties to B always throw me off. You try to run to a post, and then they go straight to the centre, and you're like, oh no.
Ah, yes. I know one of the New South Wales women is quite renowned for that.
Blocked by New South
Keeping it
Wales.
legal this time. Straight into the legs of Aiden. Blocks it forward, passes it off to Sophie.
And Josiah is there in the centre for Victoria. Runs it back. He wants the ball. Sends it down. Blocked by New South Wales centre.
Aiden, clean block. Passes it off to Sora. Sora now with the ball. Throws it gap to gap.
Covered by the left winger. Just through centre's hands.
Easy trap by Aiden, who claims the ball as his own. Throws it from the far gap with a skippy bounce.
Down to right wing. Phoenix Ramadas taking his debut throw for this game. Straight down the line.
Just past the feet of Aiden, but Sophie's there to cover. Sophie now with the ball at the far post. Does a cross-court ball.
Blocked out, defended by the left winger, Lachlan Haywood. Lines himself up. Throws it cross court.
Returns it in swift order to Sophie, who claims the ball, set from the far post, and throws it straight back at him.
Little bit of a rally there. Let's see what Lachlan can do. Lines himself up. Cross court again. And it's a goal.
Right into the corner pocket, just past Sophie's hands. The rally there ending in a Victorian victory. Let's see if New South Wales can get it back now. Aiden holding the ball on the back tee. Let's see what he does with it. Bouncy ball.
Straight into Josiah's hands. He wants the ball again. Lines himself up. Throws it down, just straight down to the
Aiden
centre.
gets the ball, passes it off to Sophie. Sets herself up.
Straight to Josiah again in the centre. Passes it off to the left winger. Throws it cross court.
Looking to do the same shot as before, but just set a little bit too far in. Ball goes out. Sophie now retrieves the ball and passes off to Aiden. Aiden then takes the ball back to the centre of his goals. And a nice skippy bounce.
But Josiah blocks it. Lines himself back up again. And throws it a little bit of angle.
Sora with her first defense of the game. Blocks it clean, collects the ball.
A penalty for New South Wales.
Possibly a squeak of the shoes, or perhaps someone said something during the throw. But New South Wales has got a noise penalty. That is when a player makes noise, whether it's the throw or otherwise, while the ball is in motion.
They've chosen 13.
Aiden chosen to defend the ball. Phoenix with the ball at the far end.
Oh, a bit of a strange choice choosing the centre, but there's method in the madness.
Who knows? Perhaps they know something we don't.
Well, you would hope so.
I'm not going to question the team that's won every game so far.
Yes, that's true. I should just trust Phoenix lighting stuff up in the right wing post.
Perhaps your doubt was well placed. Aiden with a clean trap.
That was very good tracking by him. He waited well.
I was confident the whole way there, so good on him. Aiden now at the ball, setting up in the far gap.
Nice block by Desire in his arms. And a little bit of angle.
Again, making sure that Sora knows that she's still in this game. With a nice trap to her hand, she picks up the ball, throws it across court.
Just out before the wing line, Phoenix will pick it up from the right wing. Lines himself up again. Down the
Rip a
line.
ball into the legs of Aiden, who collects it, sets himself up in the far gap. And with flat ball.
Fracture up the centre, but the wingers are behind in Victoria. Collect, centre back.
Aiden all over that ball, collects it, passes off to Sora, who sets itself up on the close side of the court. And again, tries for that cross court.
Phoenix is there in the right wing, finds the goals, and sends it down.
Sora all over it, easy trap, picks up the ball, sets itself up for a cross court.
And Lucky gets it in the left wing, sends it back as quick as he can.
A little bit of a fracture, but Sora was securing it and quick returning right back to where she received, where the ball came from.
Lachlan Haywood, talk to himself, some affirmations.
Everyone does it from time to time. Aiden now, quick returning. Ooh.
Where's he going?
Desperate scramble from Victoria. Phoenix collecting the ball and just Hail Mary down the line. Obviously, Sophie, thinking it was going to go out, just wasn't ready and it just snuck past her into the post.
So that was a fracture of the centre and the left winger across the front of the goals into Phoenix.
Sophie, in an attempt to get a goal, throws it right back across. Lockie collects the ball. Ripper ball down his line at Sora. Aiden gets in the way, but Sora's there to cover. Sora now with the ball.
Amazing backup from Sora.
Sora really picking on that gap where Phoenix is.
Yep, she's working him hard. Finds the goals. Sends it down.
Seems like timeout by New South Wales just to make sure the players get a mental reset. Understandable after that last goal. That's a rough one.
Yeah, but that was an impressive shot. It was on from the knees.
More like from the hip. He kind of just like whipped it around and just sent it down the line. Like people have been struggling. New Zealand and Queensland struggled to hit that post all game. It was blessed by the goal ball gods, but not in this one. In this one, they've decided that that's the spot. That's the golden goose. So Victoria making the most of it.
You should take that throwing style to the Aussie Storm. When you go to Pakistan.
the on my hip whip around throw.
Alright, we're resetting after the timeout.
It's always the throws you least expect to score. Aiden now in the far gap.
Put some skip on it, but Drew's legs are there in the centre. Passes it across to Lockie in the left.
Again, aiming for that post. Sora was there and ready, but the ball went out. Sora now collects the ball and hands it off to Aiden. Aiden takes it back to the close gap. Sends it down, trying to get a fracture off.
Just the feeder of the left wing getting Josiah through that one
And a
from
quick
the
return that drifts out. Sora now ready to receive the ball. I wonder if she'll continue to pick on Phoenix or if she'll change it up. She does not.
No, she's going to make him work hard. She's trying to get revenge from that last goal.
Trying to score on the person who threw it. Phoenix with a ripper ball and an even better defense by Aiden, who secures it and passes it off to Sophie. Sophie now with the ball. Going for that cross court.
Lucky is there in the left wing. Lines himself up this time, the post. Again down the cross. I think they're trying to keep it away from Aiden, but he's just always there.
I'm noticing there's a lot of cross courts going on in this game. It seems like neither team really wants to throw straight down the line, except for Aiden.
And Josiah's feed fracture, but he picks it up.
And a good block by Sophie.
Cross
Again.
court again. Just by the hands of the left winger, Lucky. From the post. Straight to the goal.
Aiden getting in the way there with his feet, kicking it out.
Now loving the cross courts.
Bit of a rally going on between Sophie and Lockie right now.
Yeah. Who will come out victor?
Well, so far Lockie's come out victorious, so I don't know if this is a fight she wants to be picking, but good on her for picking it.
You can't get better until you challenge. Josiah collects the ball in the centre. He's going to give it another whirl. A bit of an angle.
Saw her there with a clean block. Saw her shoelaces need to be retied. I also briefly saw a substitution trying to be called by New South Wales. I wonder what will happen to that.
Well, at least they're watching out for safety. I've seen a few shoelace calls being done.
Yep, shoelace has been a big thing this competition, and as it should be. I don't want to be tripping over my shoes while trying to throw and rolling an ankle or something.
No, definitely not. There is a lot more goalball to be played at this AGC.
And especially in this game, we are up. Victoria is up 2-0 with 5:41 left in the half. Double substitution.
Oh, a double substitution.
Both. Saw Sora getting subbed out. Sophie and Sora.
Oh, yep, they're getting the cones coming across.
Or
now.
just Sophie. Oh, no, just Sophie.
It looks like she's sitting across at the left wing now.
Who is that?
Is that Melanie?
Looks like Monique has come in for New South Wales. And there's swapped wings with Sora. Sora now set on the far side and Monique on the close side.
Blocked by Joe in centre, past the left wing.
Victoria not changing their plan, continuing to gun for that post. Sora blocking it out and taking the ball.
Cross court to left, collected by Lucky.
Reinforcing that they really are going for crosses in New South Wales, as she's gone from trying to hit Phoenix to trying to hit Lockie. Lockie throwing out the line ball. Monique picks it up.
Her debut throw in the game. Oh, she changes it up down the line. Picked up by the left winger, Lockie.
Lockie with an absolute gun. Aiden's there to block it with his legs. Thinks about quick returning, but thinks better of it. Goes back to the goals and does a skippy bounce.
Caught by Josiah in the centre. And coming down.
Oh, good ball flicked off of Aiden's feet, but Sora's there to cover. Sora now with the ball at the far post, throws down the line.
That was a close one. Fractures off for the right winger, but he collects it. Phoenix sending it straight back.
Clean trap by Aiden, who quick returns.
But Josiah is there with the leg. He decides to take it from the centre. Cross.
Monique blocks it out. Getting her first defense of the game. Takes the ball to the close gap.
Aims for the post and it's on the money. But Lucky is there.
Again, going for that cross court. Sora collects the ball. Takes it back to the goal. Throws down the line.
And Phoenix is there covering his post. Lines himself up.
Cheeky can cracker there, possibly distracting Phoenix and causing him to throw out.
Making him a bit thirsty.
It is what it is. Aiden picking up the ball from the drop in and throwing the ball into that gap.
Oh, fracture up.
A little bit of panic there from Phoenix, who tries the whip around shot yet again that he scored with. Not quite getting enough whip though, and reminding that the table crew doing the time stop and score sheets are never safe.
No, definitely not. There is an official timeout. I think maybe noise, because there was a little bit of panic with that one.
I wonder if they're doing an officials check to see if they're counted as a goal or not, because it was pretty close.
No, it must be a timeout from somebody.
It is a timeout, yes.
We missed that call with all that excitement. And
Victoria understandably calling a timeout after that bit of frazzled behaviour.
I'm unsure really what happened, but it looked like it came off the centre. The left went for active, but so did Phoenix, and somebody stood on somebody. And
I think it was a lot of chaos there, and they just wanted to make sure that everything is now smooth.
But yes, I am liking the panic, not the panic, but the hip swing of the ball down. My panic go-to is the Brazilian tunnel ball, so obviously that's
understandable. It's an easy throw when you're facing the goal, so you just throw it the other way. Bit of a scramble there.
okay.
The scoreboard currently reads 2-1, which tells me that they do in fact count that as a goal.
Oh, do I counting that as a goal?
Because I don't think another goal was scored.
No, I have not heard, and I didn't see the goal judge's arms up.
They are volunteers though, perhaps they just missed it. Hard to say. But I can only go off what the scoreboard says, and based off of that last throw, it looked like it was a goal. It was a very good ball from New South Wales, so that was a very close scramble. I think it would be a difficult one to call. Victoria was very, very close to saving that, so I think it could go either way.
Yeah.
Regardless, Victoria still holds the lead 2-1 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the half.
I did hear Louise, the ref, mention something about a 45 seconds, or maybe a medical timeout happening.
Yes, I think due to the collision between the Phoenix and Lockie during the scramble. I think they're doing it just to make sure that no one injured themselves. The scoreboard has been corrected, was not counted as a goal.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense. It was a very good scramble. I think Victoria earned that.
Such a good scramble. They've torn up the court.
Torn up the court, torn up each other.
Yes.
Anything you can do to keep the ball out of your net, the Victorians seem to be willing to do. So
Yes, we're very good at just throwing yourself at it. Alright, I think we're all set, all calm. Relax, everybody.
well, everyone except for Lockie, who seems to be more hype than ever to get this game underway.
Escape the pain.
Distract yourself with hype comments.
Yes, no, Lockie is a good self-affirmation player.
Self-motivator. Gotta respect it.
It has its times and places.
The hardest part of this game now will be for each team to switch back on after such a long break in play.
Definitely was. But let's see how they go. New South Wales with the ball.
Victoria almost paying the price for it.
This came off the hands of
But
the centre.
getting back into it, straight to Aiden, who picks it up, quick returns it.
Good fracture up, but top arm was there for Phoenix. Sends it down from the right wing, straight to the centre.
Victoria hitting a lot of B, but Aiden catching it easily, pass it off to Monique.
Oh, Monique gets on the cross court. But yeah, Phoenix picks it up. He's going to try it again. Straight over to
Aiden just diving a little bit too far on his feet side, flicking it up and over the defender.
So Phoenix does get a lot of spin on his ball, so it does fracture quite easily. Oh, trapped by Josiah's feet in the centre.
Great defense.
Sends it across to the right.
Monique with an equally as good block, collects the ball, sets up on the close side, but doesn't square up enough and ends up throwing it out.
Yes, I think the ball did fall.
Also seems a little oh, and she's found a spot.
Getting lost is never fun on the court.
No.
You can hit panic very quickly. Aiden is all over this court.
Yeah, feeling the scoreboard pressure a little bit, I think. You know, young and first AGCs will do that to you.
Body. A bit of a lack of communication there, but Victoria picks up the ball and sends it across to the left winger from the south.
Sora who collects it and does a quick cross. Lockie, easy pickup, sets himself up on the close post. Rifles it straight to Aiden, who easily traps it, steps himself up on the back tee.
Oh, off the hands of Desire, but Lockie is there in the left. Picks it up.
Aiden with a block, blocks it forward, but also ball over, giving Victoria another chance to throw the ball.
Oh, confusion.
Ref passing it the wrong way down the court there for a second, but it's corrected fairly quickly.
We definitely have to put our hands together for the referee volunteers.
This game would not be possible without them. Absolute rifle from Phoenix, really continuing to put pressure on Aiden's legs there, but he manages to collect himself, collect the ball, and hand it off to Sora.
Testing the post down the line. Phoenix sets himself up. Sends it to centre again for New South Wales.
Easy trap by Aiden, who collects the ball, hands it off to Monique. Monique, slow rolling ball.
Oh, they're the ones that can get you though.
The off-pace ones when you're not ready.
Left winger sends it down, straight to centre again. Picks it up, lines himself up. Oh, sends the ripper of a discus down.
Aiden now collects the ball, passes off to Sora, and that's the end of the half. Victoria leads 3-0.
Well, it's quite a close game. I don't think Victoria's used to such a close margin.
No, they've also had a couple of close calls. I wonder if, you know, the lack of subs is causing some fatigue amongst players, especially because they've just played a full half, and Lockie doesn't seem to know the definition of keep it, you know, pace himself. He seems to give everything he has at every opportunity. So
go hard or go home. I have said to him he has about 5-step follow through. I'm pretty sure it's longer than his actual run up.
well, every player has their own quirk, and that must be his. Now, I believe I have been told to discuss with you a certain topic by a certain Daniel Pritchard.
Oh no.
So, this was a rather contentious topic that was brought up at a recent Storm trip to Japan end of last year.
Oh yes,
And it seems I must get your thoughts. So,
yes.
there is this idea floating around that there are only 3 types of foods. There is soup, there are sandwiches, and there is Wellingtons. A soup is a chaotic mixture.
Yep.
A sandwich is a layered structure, and a Wellington is something wrapped in something else. And you could put every food into one of these 3 categories.
But what happens when you hang out in Melbourne in the street alleys and you have open souvlaki's and anti-pesto boards where everything is separated on a plate?
If it's on a plate and it's structured, then it'd be a sandwich.
No, but it's not structured. So
I just said ordered. And it's
you said
I said structured and ordered. And if it is all separated and put into its little piles, it is a sandwich.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do a little bit of a replay. I'm pretty sure you said layered.
Well, if that's the case, that's the case. But that's as far as I understand it. Now this, obviously, harmless joke.
Yes.
Isaiah, Sid, and Pritchard proceeded to discuss this topic for about 45 minutes at dinner.
Yes.
So, it shall be noted for all of you at home, and potentially the boys who listen to this later, I have banned myself from bringing up contentious topics because you cannot control yourselves.
Yeah, they just go on and on
And
and on and on.
And on and on and on.
And then apparently bring it back home as well.
Yeah, apparently.
Yes, yeah.
Sleeping dogs can't lie.
No. I think I only heard about it a few months ago. About this soup sandwich Wellington. He couldn't remember what the last one was.
I mean, I guess you could always say it's like a ravioli. That's another way to describe it. Yeah, that's a Wellington. I guess technically a pie is also a Wellington.
Well, so did you have a pie for lunch today?
No, I had a burger, which I guess is just a sandwich.
Yes. I agree with that. Yes, that would be...
The burgers were pretty nice at lunch, actually.
My chicken pie was pretty good having cold while on the bench for the men's team.
Cold chicken pie.
It's just worse when New South Wales 2 calls a timeout and I've got a mouthful of pie and I have to run the water out to the bench.
New South Wales doing you dirty.
They have been. How is your AGCs going, Matt?
My AGCs has gone swimmingly. I've had decent food and I've won all of my games. So I am cruising.
You can't complain.
I have the New South Wales home state advantage and I'm taking full advantage of that.
Full advantage of it all.
Yep.
I feel like we're getting photos taken. A bit of paparazzi over here.
Well, famous commentators require famous photographers.
Well,
Shout out to Louise, the ref, who's been refereeing this game. Great job.
Yes, no, she's definitely on the ball. She's the nicest ref and will call you out for your shoelaces. even when they're only a little bit undone.
Better safe than sorry. Speaking of, what are your thoughts on the game so far? How is Vic doing? How's New South Wales doing? We'll stick with Vic for now, seeing as that's your area of expertise.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing quite well. It does seem a little bit frantic on their side. The communication between our younger athletes is always a little bit quiet. I would love to hear Phoenix and Joe be louder than Lockie.
That's fair, though it's a pretty tall order
Yeah.
to ask them to be louder than Lockie.
Yes, it's kind of like asking the Victorian women to be louder than me.
Apt analogy.
But they have been playing really, really well. Again, Phoenix and Joe's first AGCs. I think they're handling the pressure really well. They played all game this morning, and it looks like they're going to be playing all game
This afternoon as well.
Yeah. So they're going to sleep well tonight.
Oh, they've been doing well, but yeah, I think you can see the fatigue, obviously. A lot of fractures happening on Victorian's end, which I think is what's causing that bit of pressure, that bit of frazzlement, a fracture doesn't go in, but it still causes a little bit of pressure each time it happens.
Exactly, with the New South Wales home state advantage. And also, I believe it's Andrew Perry, the Australian youth coach, on their bench.
Indeed.
He would be definitely telling him to pick on everything you've noticed as well.
Yeah, so I think obviously almost everyone here on this bench on the court right now, there doesn't look like there's been any subs. Monika's staying on. Monika's played a few nationals now, and I think that's shown by the fact she's been the most calm and collected. I think Aiden's just feeling the pressure a little bit. Possibly has expectations on himself. Basically, he's currently the best thrower on the team, so I feel like not scoring and letting in a few goals is adding pressure to his game that I don't think he's used to dealing with.
Yeah, he's handling it quite well.
He hasn't made consistent mistakes, which is always good to see. I think it's just a matter of settling down and picking his spots, and I'm sure the things will turn around for him in due time.
Yes. I definitely have to trust Monique. Actually, last year, my first AGC, she scored the mercy goal through me.
It was your first year. You can't be too hard on yourself. Speaking of, the game now begins. New South Wales starts with the ball. Aiden wasting no time throwing on play.
Josiah collects. looks like he blocked that with his face.
Blocking with your face is better than not blocking at all. Good on him for putting it on the line.
I love the commitment. Oh, looks like he's coming off.
Looks like we're going to be getting a medical substitution. Possibly took it to the nose with a bit of a nosebleed. That would normally cause you to be substituted off.
Yeah, no, definitely. Probably wasn't Aiden. Yes, Aiden rushed the play call there.
Yep, Aiden throwing on play. Clearly, Victoria wasn't ready for such a defence, and even though he got in the way, sacrificed his spot on court to make sure the ball didn't go in. So,
poor Smokin' Joe, as we call him in Victoria. I do hope he is okay. Have a little bit of a, soft spot. I just want to go over and give him a hug.
Fair enough, honestly.
He'd be like, oh, no, not
let's
Joe.
hope he's able to hug the ball just as well.
Well, he blocked it.
That's true.
That was a good block, even if it was with his face.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a full substitution.
No, I think he's coming back on.
Oh, is he coming back on? Just checking to see if he has any bleeding anywhere.
Yeah, probably would be medical time out. Oh, and
yeah, there it is.
He's back on.
The substitution happened. It was an eye shade. I checked the eye patches to see if they were still on properly.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So no substitution. Joe's still in the centre.
Lucky trying to get some revenge on Aiden. Not having any of it. Going back to that same spot.
Missed by the centre's hands. Picked up by Lucky's feet. And they're left.
The pressuring on Aiden continues. Blocks it. Still being targeted. Sora now with the ball.
Just out before the team line. So we'll be dropped into the left wing on Victoria's side. Still sticking to the cross courts.
Yep, they have their target and they're going to hit it. Sora now picking up the ball on the close side. Throws down the line.
Blocked by Phoenix on the right wing. Lines himself up. Sends one down.
Returns the favour. Aiden possibly diving a little too far. Flicks off of his feet and just flies over Sora and into the goal. Securing Victoria a 4-0 lead.
It is still very annoying that he can do that off one step. Maybe with my 6-step runner.
Aiden now with the ball.
Joe, fracture up. Lucky is there in the left.
Great scramble by Victoria. Aiden really feeling the pressure now. Another fracture going around Monique and into the net. These moments are the hardest for any goalball player to get through when you've just let in a few mistakes.
Yeah, trying to lock back down.
The mental battle is the hardest part of this game. Monique, however, is throwing the ball.
Fracture of Joe in the centre. Passes it to Lucky in the left. And out.
Could probably take a little bit more time to square himself up to make sure he's really hitting his spot. But Sora now with the ball. Slight cross.
And Joe on his feet. He's decided he wants a bit of revenge. Throwing the ball across to the right.
Monique with a clean block picks up the ball. On the far side does a throw.
Yep, Josiah blocks it in the centre. Again, taking the throw.
Monique a little lost. And unable to find her position in time to stop the ball from Victoria, scoring in the far side of the net. Again, Victoria securing a 6-0 lead only a few minutes into the second half.
Yes, that goal was by Josiah from the centre. He follows that goal with a block. passes to Rocky. Aiden blocks, quick return back. And
This time it's New South Wales taking advantage of a Victorian player getting lost. Aiden with a quick return, just Lockie unable to get back to his spot in time, and Victoria breaks the goose egg. First goal on the board for New South Wales.
Still plenty of goal ball to go.
Yeah.
Sends it from the left cross court. Great block.
Soren now collects the ball, goes back to her net, throws down the line. Just barely out. And the Victorian coach is taking a timeout to make sure that one goal doesn't frazzle them too much.
Yeah, definitely. Time to reset. And we've got how much remaining?
We are sitting at 9 minutes and 42 seconds in the half. Victoria leads 6-1.
And yes, definitely still plenty of goal ball.
Absolutely. Hopefully that one goal allows New South Wales to mentally reset a bit, remind them that they can in fact score goals on this very good Victorians team.
Exactly. And for those at home that don't know, every time the ball goes out of play, the clock does stop.
So even though that's 9 minutes 42 on the game clock, there could be another 10, 15 minutes left depending on how many times the ball has gone out or a timeout is called.
Goal ball can be a very long game.
Certainly seems like it. Phoenix with a ripper ball. Aiden struggling on the feet side. And Phoenix taking full advantage. Ball goes up and over again.
A big cheer from the Victorian in the background there for Phoenix.
Interesting decision by the coaches to not sub Aiden yet. He's clearly struggling mentally.
Great pick up and active defense by Phoenix. Blocked by Aiden, passing the ball off, giving himself a rest.
Soren now with the ball. With a shallow cross just past Victorian centre's hands, collected by Lockie. Lockie now setting himself up on the far post. Ripper ball down the line.
And up. Yes, and he collects it.
Aiden with a great scramble, picks it up, 180, rips it off to the corner post. Lockie just mistimes it and slips past him.
And it looks like a substitution being called for Victoria.
This time we have an extra substitution on Victoria.
Yes.
Lockie coming off.
Thanks, Coach. Coach just came and delivered my sunnies. I've been leaving them everywhere. That was definitely a great hustle then by Aiden. I saw that roll on the court straight over the top of the ball, picks it up, whips it back down. Fantastic.
Right into that corner pocket. Deciding Lockie needed a bit of a break, Victoria subbed him out for Shane.
Was it Shane in the left wing?
Shane seems to have just as much of a gun as Lockie does. Monique blocks it, passes it to Aiden. They let Aiden try again, but he's unable to execute.
Just out before the wing line for Shane in the left wing. Sends it down, but Monique is there. Just out, they're testing the new player, making sure he's ready.
Plenty of time on the clock. Using it to his full advantage. Throws a line ball just going out the end. Monique now to take the ball. Passes it off to Aiden, who sets himself up on the far gap. Ripper ball down the line.
Just out again. They're trying to target that post either side. It's a very, very small target.
Which many teams have struggled to hit today.
Shane sends it down.
And that seems to be the tactic for both teams, just keep it to the far side of the court, throwing out. So he'll be the first team to change it up. It is New South Wales.
Straight to B, Josiah, fracture forward, picks it up, passes it to Phoenix in the right. He sends it down.
And just goes out right before the wing line.
They just can't get to that post.
No, teams are struggling to keep it on court when it comes to those post shots. Sora now with the ball.
And across, just misses the center, but Shane is there in the left.
Easy block by Aiden in the center. Walks it back to the goal line. Discus.
Missed the center, fracture off Shane, but he picks it up, sends it back down.
Aiden collects the ball, passes it off to Sora.
Timeout equipment check. Oh, looks like the center...
Struggling with his eye shades all game.
Yeah, so... They just need to tighten that bandage, the band on the back.
True, they do need to give it a bit of a squeeze, make it hug his head a bit more.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable, but we deal with it.
That's true. Better that stays on than comes off.
Yes. It's a good little protection when the ball comes.
Sora now, wasting no time throwing the ball.
I do love rushing in the play call myself personally. Some refs like to stop the call there.
Yes, there's a few refs that'll delay the play call a little bit to catch you out. No one in this game though that's willing to do that. Aiden, easy trap on the ball, passes it off to Monique.
And great coverage across to her wing. Sends it down. Two chasing. Oh. It's a bit of a close pass there. Nearly own goal, but Shane collected it.
Victoria able to collect themselves and get it down. Monique blocks the ball and returns the favour.
Straight to Joe, easy block. Nope, he wants it. He's going to take it. Goes towards the right winger from New South Wales.
Definitely starting to pick on Monique. Tries her best to send it back down the other side.
Josiah collects it in the centre. He's going to give it a go as well.
Bit of a rally going on here.
Yeah.
Monique blocking it, and the New South Wales coach is deciding enough is enough of this, and pulling in the team.
The ball around,
yeah, let's try something a little bit different than just throwing it back and forth, shall we?
Yeah, it's really good to see the youth in New South Wales getting some different throws. I think this morning I saw a Brazilian tunnel ball. There's heaps of discus going on.
Yeah, no, they're in that experimental phase where they're really trying to find what works best for them. So it's good to see that they're trying all sorts of new things and figuring out how they want to play. With 15 seconds left to go on this timeout, the game is 7-2 to Victoria with 6 minutes and 16 seconds in the half.
Right.
Still time to score.
New South Wales has the ball, Aiden in the centre. Big throw, blocked by Joe's hands.
Victoria in centre's hands, refusing to let anything pass it. Victoria getting a lot of equipment checks. Something about his shoelace, I think.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what that equipment check is.
You Victorians need to find tighter equipping gear because it keeps coming loose. And New South Wales unable to reset after that strange break in play. Shane taking full advantage of that fact, and with a ripper ball that just happens to slip under Aiden into the net. Aiden now looking to retaliate with a ball straight from gap to gap.
Shane blocks it, but forward decides to kind of chase it down.
Kind of walks just to see if it'll even cross the line, and eventually it does, so no 10 seconds for Victoria. Ball is dropped in front of Monique, who now has a full 10 seconds of her own to throw the ball. Let's see what she does with it.
Nice clean ball, passes in his hands to the left winger for Victoria. Shane, cross court. Sora is there.
Throwing it straight back to where it came from. Shane with a clean block at the far side of the court, picks it up, sets himself, launches it
And
out,
out.
giving Monique yet again a full 10 seconds to throw the ball. People struggling to hit posts in this game, but that's been a common factor amongst all divisions, I feel.
Oh, New South Wales shouldn't put a slant on their courts.
I don't think, based off of that run up from Aiden, I don't think it's a goal problem. I think it's just players are unable to do it. Maybe something we should work on.
Try this again. Shane currently left. Aiden's
Shane
got
continuing to give it his best. Aiden is there and ready. I'm equipping my sunglasses because the sun is shining straight into my right eyeball.
Oh, we can't have that.
Block out by Monique, who is finally required to block a post ball. And she's ready for it when it comes. Monique now with the far post.
They are definitely picking on that post.
Indeed.
Josiah blocks the ball, runs it back. Gives it his best effort. Blocked easily by Aiden in the centre. Passes it to Zora.
Yep. Pass it to Sora, who collects it, goes back to the close side of the goals, and crosses. Unable to hit that post that she's clearly been looking for the last few minutes.
See what Shane can do. Line himself up. And sends out a bit of a skippy one, but Aiden is
Fracture off of Monique. Aiden collects it and just throws it from where he is.
He has some excellent coverage. Pass from Josiah to Phoenix for Victoria in the right. Oops.
10-second call.
There's been a lot of 10-second calls this AGC.
Yes. There's been a few. Part of that could be inexperience on timekeepers' parts. We've had a lot of new volunteers coming into this, and this is their first time around goalball. So, for those who are wondering what the 10-second rule is, the 10-second rule is from the moment the ball makes contact with a player, a timer starts, and the team has 10 seconds to collect the ball and throw it past the halfway line. If they fail to do so, they get a 10-second penalty. Aiden, failing to throw the ball, is going to get his own 10-second penalty.
Oh no.
Because he slammed the ball into the ground.
Yes, I have used that as a tactic once before. I did accidentally drop the ball out of my hand, but the winger, the defender actually dove where that was, and I just quickly picked it up and threw it the other side. That's what Aiden did. Just pick it back up and throw it.
Possibly thought that the ball was going a bit faster than it was. He expected it to go out on its own.
Oh, and he got...
He was just there, but not enough.
That
Ball
was
flicking off his arms and
impressive.
into the back of the net.
It's always disappointing when you get a body contact and still goes in.
Brutalist Coach Perry here, really testing Aiden's mental strength by keeping him in a game where he's clearly struggling.
Yes, you must have resilience in this game.
You've got to learn it somehow, and it's games like these where you can't emulate this kind of thing in training. So this is the best place to really learn your limits and, test yourself, see what you can and can't handle, and for the coaches to kind of gauge you for future games. So
Well, it looks like an eye shades check from Nick in New South Wales. It's all good on
great
her
opportunity
side.
for Aiden to take a breather and get a mental reset. See if he can set himself up.
Victoria with the ball, left wing with Shane. He sends it down. Collected.
Aiden able to get in the way, but just rushing the throw a little bit. Score is currently 2-9 to Victoria with 3 minutes and 53 seconds in the half.
Shane taking his time on the left wing. And just not getting it post.
Monique now with the ball. A light cross into the gap, just past the centre's hands, but Shane is there to collect the ball. Picks it up, sets himself up at the far post, sends an absolute rocket towards Aiden, who collects it easily with his chest. Quick returns.
Oh, he's setting up the pressure with a quick return. That was very well played by Aiden. Shane just got fingertips to it.
Able to keep it out of the net. Sets himself up at the far post. again. Fracture off of Aiden. Blocks it around Monique and into the goals. Just enough spin from Shane's throw to cause it to loop around.
Lucky for Aiden then. Monique throws the ball cross court. Over to Phoenix, who hasn't had much of the ball this half. I think Sora's feeling a bit left out as well.
Yeah, well, she's had a few throws, but she hasn't been targeted in a while. We should see what Phoenix does now that he's finally got the ball for the first time in about 5 minutes. He throws it straight at Aiden, who quick returns it.
Oh, and he gets it.
And it works! Obviously, players expecting him to quick return to Phoenix, who are still going back, weren't ready for it to go through the other gap. Taking full advantage of this, Aiden manages to score a goal, and the Victorian coach is wasting no time to call a timeout and make sure their players are all right.
Yeah, no, definitely. It would be great confidence boost for Aiden there. Perk him up for the rest of the game.
Perhaps not boost, but I think a sense of relief that he can still score, that what he's doing is working, and just allowing him to relax and hopefully settle a little bit, because it can be very hard to focus when you make, when you feel like you've made so many errors.
Yeah, so Goble can be quite a low-scoring game, so having that patience to wait about 45 minutes for one goal.
Yes, the women's division can be quite a grind, so I'm sure you understand how it feels just to be sitting there and waiting and waiting.
Yes.
Great line ball by Phoenix, even better defense by Sora. Clean blocks it out. Sora now with the ball, refusing to let it bounce twice.
Great.
And we're back. Full 10 seconds for Sora. Sets stuff up at the close post. Cross court. And with a premature dive from the defense, they just creeps past the post and into the goal.
They finally got that post.
It looks like Shane and the center have swapped positions.
Oh, yes, they have. After the timeout, Shane Spowlett has gone into the center and Josiah Sadler is on left wing.
Aiden now with the ball, sets up in the far gap, trying to throw into that same position but just hooking too much, and it goes out.
Yeah, so Josiah has been playing a lot of center, so maybe feeling a bit odd in left for the first ball.
True. Possibly that shift wasn't really as ready as he thought he was and just caught him off guard. Seems to have settled down now though, as he's got a couple of good blocks in.
Sends it back down to Monique, who threw it to him. Dropping it, no?
Monique with an easy block. Passes it off to Aiden. Sets himself up in the far gap.
And sends it back down. But Joe has it covered. And he passes off to Phoenix.
Unable to get as much hook as I think he was looking for. He just goes wide. Dropped in for Sora, who picks it up and sets itself up at the close side of the post.
See what she can do. Cross court. All picking on that left wing. He's nice and fresh. And Giselle sends it straight out to Monique. Blocked.
Blocked out. 10-4 to Victoria with a minute 47 in the half. Let's see what New South Wales can do. Monique with the ball. Does a cross.
Oh. Phoenix got up, but it worked in their favour. Maybe active behind.
Sora with a clean block.
Time out for New South Wales.
Perry once again dragging out the end half of the game as long as he possibly can.
I just had my panic moment when I saw the ball going to the right wing for Victoria then, and Phoenix was already standing up.
Yep, he was ready and active, and it made the most of it by getting in front of the ball, so good on him.
Yes, thank God there was a fracture of Shane. Straight to him.
Yes, no, Victoria doing very well. They've made a couple of mistakes, but obviously that's been a minor note in a rather successful game for them, I feel.
Definitely. I am enjoying the amount of goals that Phoenix and Joe have been getting as debut players this time around.
Yes. Sora throwing just a little bit too soon there. The intention was there, but just a bit too soon.
That just means Victoria gets the ball, dropped in at the left wing.
Blocked out by Monique. Monique collects the ball and sets itself up to pass to Aiden. Aiden now takes the ball to the far gap.
Big throw skip, but Joe is there to block it in the left. Shane picks it up from the centre. Centre back. Alright, substitution for
Sora off.
Getting the most out of their players.
Yeah, looks like Perry's just trying to get some game time in, seeing as the results are pretty much predetermined with 1:05 to go. It would be pretty difficult to score 6 goals in a minute.
Look, miracles can happen.
That is true. They absolutely can. I would not. If Victoria throws a lot of penalties and New South Wales scores on every ball, their comeback is possible.
And
But
us Victorians are very good at penalty throwing.
I'm glad you said it.
probably know.
I'm glad you said it and not me.
Blocked by
Hayden
Shane.
now coming on in replacement of Sora.
Phoenix gets the ball in the right wing for Victoria. Sends it across, but it doesn't quite make it. It's stopped in the centre.
Aiden passes it off after a clean trap to Monique, who does a cross court back the way it came.
Oh, flicked off Shane's feet. Passes it to Phoenix in the right. He sends it just missing that post.
Line ball by Phoenix, it just goes out. Dropped in with Hayden. Hayden picks up the ball, sets himself up on the far side.
And throws it down. Shane flicks it in the centre. And decides to send it down.
And
So it's-
just goes out past the wing line.
is it Hayden? Oh, no.
It is Hayden. Hayden has replaced Sora on the close wing toss on the left wing.
I met Hayden at Blind Cricket playing for Victoria.
Yes, Hayden of blind cricket fame. And it is his birthday today, so happy birthday, Hayden.
Happy birthday. I must tell Haydos. Josiah from the left throws it to Monique, but she picks it up.
And that's game.
That is game.
Congratulations to Victoria for continuing their momentum and securing another win in the round robin. Well done, well done.
Yes, definitely. It was a great fight by New South Wales there.
A lot of ups and downs for New South Wales. They had good periods and they had bad periods. But that's the same with any game. Not every game's going to be a perfect one. And I think Aiden, who struggled at times, really fought through it and managed to keep it up, score a couple of goals, and really fight. And I think that's probably the most impressive thing about that game, showing that mental resilience.
Yeah.
And the cheer at the end also works. So good on them. Congratulations to everyone involved. Well fought by both parties. And I think that secures Victoria's spot as first in the youth division. I don't think they can be knocked out of first now.
So you will have to go ask Daniel Pritchard with numbers. That's his game.
Yes, well, I believe with 4 wins and only 2 games left to play tomorrow,
Yes, that's fair.
I believe that sets them up for securing first.
All right, that
But-
is fantastic.
Thank you, Brittany, for joining me for this commentary. It has been lovely. I will be commentating with you again tomorrow, I believe.
Yes, tomorrow at some point we will have another chat about soups,
Soups, Wellingtons, and sandwiches, yes. Until then, thank you everyone for joining us. Enjoy the next game that comes along. Goodbye.
Bye.